Hi everyone, I'm Darty with Alinity. Welcome to the video on how to use Alinity to export your data and then create a report in Excel. Before moving forward, please make sure you've completed the following essential videos. If you have not done so, please go back and view these videos. Our objectives for this video are to show you how your exported data in Alinity can be used in programs like Excel to create reports. What you will learn is how to export your current registrants out of Alinity, and then I'll show you two examples of reports. One of the examples will be a breakdown of how many registrants you have by registration type, so how many you have that are active or inactive. And then we'll create another report on a breakdown of how many male and female registrants you have with the current registration. To start, please make sure in the Registrant Explorer, then go into Query by Registration and have current registration. Once your registrants come up, go into the Select mode and turn it on. And I'm going to work with all these registrants, so I want to go Select All. And we're going to go Export Selection. This will export all these records. Then it's in the export screen, go into Registration Type. And I just want to add Registration Type as well. And I want to export all of these. So I'm just going to go, and I'm going to hit Apply, and then Export. And this will be my registration type. Make sure you save it as a CSV, and then save. Once that's done, I just want to do another export, and I'm just going to remove the registration type in my export here. This will be for the gender report I'm going to show you later. So now I'm going to go to my desktop, or wherever you've saved your file. I'm going to open up my first export, which is the registration type export. So what I have here is the registration number, their name, first and last, province, and gender. So what I'm going to do is go to the Insert menu here, and then choose Pivot Table. Once this Create Pivot Table screen comes up, I'm not going to change anything in this screen, I'm just going to hit OK. And then what happens is you have this right side portion of the screen. I want to find out the total number of registrants I have in each registration type. So in this case, I'm going to move the registration type option down to where it says Values. And then I'm going to do the same for where it says Row Labels, Registration Type. So I'm going to move down registration type into row labels. And now what I have is it's giving me how many active registrants I have in my export, how many associate ones, and it breaks it down by type. I can go one step further, right click, and if I want the percentage of registrants I have in each type, I can go right click, show values as percentage of the grand total. And now I know how many registrants I have in each registration type. I can then create another graph. So if I go open up my gender registrants, this graph is just going to be how many female and male registrants I have that have a current registration. So I'm going to go back into Insert, Pivot Table. So remember, you hit OK in this screen, you don't have to change anything. What you have is below, you have where it says gender registrants, that's the data that we exported out of Alinity. Sheet 1, that's the graph, or what they call a pivot table, that we are creating right now. So again, we're just creating a basic one just to show us how many male and female registrants we have. So I'm going to take where it says gender and move it down to where it says values. And then I'm going to do the same, move it to row labels. So now it's actually giving me a breakdown of how many female and male registrants I have. Again, you can right click, show values as a percentage. So I have 91% who are female, and I have 8% male registrants. Thank you for taking the time to watch this lesson, and have a great day.